And welcome. It is great to see everybody here on this beautiful Sunday morning. As you settle in, please kindly silence your cell phones and then take this opportunity to go into your own silence to enjoy our beautiful music, which was selected to help you center your spirit and set your intention for this morning's beautiful service. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome, Unity of Roanoke Valley. You all look so beautiful on this wonderful day. My name is Debbie Ellis, and I have the pleasure of being the platform speaker today. And our message will be shared by Reverend Marc Silva. And I wanted to give a brief bio of Reverend Marc. He's one of the few people who I know who uses both sides of their brains. Their brain. There's only one brain. He's an accomplished artist and musician, having art shows in LA as well as Art from the Heart here at Unity. He has played in bands from Hawaii, LA, and here in Roanoke. He and his band at that time was Little Roger and the Cheap Thrills, and they were, okay. And they were sent to Memphis to play at the International Blues Competition, where out of hundreds of international bands, they came in the top 10. Yeah. Then the other side of his brain, one brain, He worked as an engineer here at J&J and IT&T. He also has been a student of A Course in Miracles for over 40 years and spoke at the University of Southern California, as well as guiding classes here for almost 30 years. Thank you, Marc, for your service. As we light the Christ candle, did I say I was Debbie Ellis? Okay, good. When I'm up here, I lose all sense of time. Okay, so we light the Christ candle, and the blessing is. This one. God, the good, omnipotent. And then the vision and mission statements. Please. And Janice will be leading us in our congregational song.
Thank you, Deb. Well, everybody, it's time to stand up. Let's sing together, shall we? First song on the agenda today is the beautiful Sacred Love song. Here we go.
We are sacred love, sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I'm going to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I'm going to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. We are sacred. Blessed peace is all that you are. You are sacred. Blessed peace is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I'm going to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I'm going to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. Your deepest joy is all that you are. You are deepest joy is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I'm going to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I'm going to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. We are sacred love is all that we are. We are sacred love is all that we are.
One more time.
We are sacred love is all that we are.
That was a beautiful, beautiful job. And one of our favorites, I'm here to remind you.
I'm here to remind you of your magnificence, to help you awake to all the wonder that you are.
Please have a seat.
Our daily word for today is power. I have the power to choose my thoughts and direct my life. Feeling my power from within means I am grounded in spiritual truth and understanding. I speak my mind with calm certainty and change my mind whenever I choose. I live in a state of inner security and mastery. If I wish to make changes, I take dominion of myself and have faith in my innate power as a spiritual being. In the past, I may have looked outside myself to feel powerful, taking on another's beliefs or affiliating with something outside myself. Now I understand true power comes from within. I take dominion over my thoughts and feelings. I live my truth in confidence, knowing my thoughts derive from divine ideas. One with God, I have the power to create my life. And from 2 Timothy, for God did not give us a spirit of cowardice, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline.
Folks, how are we today? Good. I'm really blessed to be here to share a really, really beautiful song by an artist named Xavier Rudd. I have been an environmentalist, I think, for a long time in my life. And what drew me to nature was seeing the truth and the divine order that arises naturally from our earth, and the beauty and the harmony that comes from that. And what that all seems to come from is the sun. So this song is kind of a celebration of that cosmic spiritual energy that we get from our wonderful sun, but also, you know, if you kind of go deep in meditation, sometimes you almost see that sun in white light in your own mind's eye. So it's kind of an homage to that as well. You got me there, Skip? Okay. Oh, and of course, I want to honor my dear friend Velvet here. Sorry. And I have to admit, I just feel such an incredible resonance with Velvet as a dear friend. And we've met over the last couple months. We played some music together, as you all have seen. And she gave me this beautiful, beautiful hand-pan drum when I barely knew her. And it floored me because, seriously, it's like one of the greatest gifts anybody has ever given me, truly. And it opened my heart up in such a way to understand, you know, how appreciated I am for this work that I do with the earth. So, Velvet, I honor you so much. Follow the sun, and which way the wind blows when this day is done.
set your intentions, dream with care. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. Brand new moon, brand new sun. Follow, follow the sun, the direction of the birds, the direction of love. Breathe, breathe in the air. Cherish this moment, cherish this breath. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. Brand new moon, brand new sun. When you feel life coming down on you like a heavy waves, when you feel this crazy society adding to the strain, take a trip to the nearest water's edge. Remember your place. Many moons have risen and fallen long before you came. So which way is the wind blowing? What does your heart say? Follow, follow the sun, and which way the wind blows when this day is done.
Positions. It is time for our healing prayer, and our prayer chaplains are available for 20 minutes after service for one-on-one prayer or just for yourself. In the room to my right, if you have a prayer request, you can write it down from the cards that are in front of you and can be put in this prayer box as well as the prayer box out front.
When you're ready, if you like, close your eyes, and I ask you to smile. For as you smile, you're opening up your heart to the energy of the God of love. And I'm here to remind you that you are light, you are love, you are power, and you are protection embodied in this world. And as we consider these little pieces of paper with names on them. They're people who have concerns, who have sorrow, who have illness, who have joys, and have asked that we pray for them. And we know in each of your hearts there are people who also need to remember that they are light, love, peace, and joy. For at every situation in our life, there is the energy of love covering each one of us. And we can remember our wholeness, our fullness, and the joy of living. We're grateful for the compassion and the love of this congregation, for the love that we share with one another, knowing that that love goes out into the world for healing, for compassion, and for forgiveness. For these many things, we say, let it be so. Amen.
And now I invite you to gently close your eyes. Begin by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take each inhalation deeply and slowly. Bring your attention to your physical points of contact. Notice your feet on the floor. Notice your back against the chair. Your arms resting in your lap. Place your attention here for a few moments. Now bring your attention to your breath. Just notice the breath as it is. Notice if the breath is shallow or deep. Notice if the breath is long or short. Notice the rising and falling sensations of the breath. If any thought comes into your mind, let go of each one gently and return your attention back to the breath. As you bring yourself back to this moment, keep in mind the peace you've experienced, carry it with you throughout the day. Namaste. Welcome. I'd like to thank you all for allowing me to speak today. It's always a privilege to be with you here at Unity of Roanoke. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Hold this thought for a minute. We'll come back to it a little bit. It's almost Valentine's Day, so I thought we might explore the thought of love. We've all heard the expression, God is love. In fact, in 1 John chapter 4, verse 16, John even says, God is love. So, love is God, or God's expression. This means to me that God and love are the same thing. It seems to me that when we say God, it's almost as if it's something, if we're speaking about something maybe separate from us, or it's something other than ourselves. Something in a way that we feel apart from. But when we say love, love is more relatable. You know, we've all had the experience of love in one way or another. Unity's second principle states that we are spiritual beings created in the image and likeness of God. So if we believe this principle, then God is love and so are we. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, believed that love is a fundamental power that binds the universe and everything in it together. Does this sound familiar? Kind of like the Force? He described love as a harmonizing, healing, and unifying force that draws people together. Fillmore believed that love is an inner quality that allows us to see good in others, even when they're not expressing it. He also felt that love is a universal idea. In divine mind, love is the idea of universal unity. He said, we are completely linked with everything in God's creation, and the only place we can ever be separate from it is in our own thinking, feeling nature. A Course in Miracles says that the opposite of love is fear, but what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. So love is everywhere, all the time, but it's up to us to tune in. WGOD is broadcasting all the time, but we will only hear it if we are tuned in, if we are listening. It is possible to tune it out. Debbie and I have been playing around with this idea, this concept of substituting the word love every time we see the word God. So in the case of the prayer of protection, we would say, the light of love surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of love protects us. The presence of love watches over us. Wherever we are, love is, and all is well. Imagine holding this in our minds continuously. The light of love surrounds us. We are the light. And we can let this light shine on everything. The love of God enfolds us. We are embraced, cradled, if you will, by the love of God. This is not something separate from us. We exist as love within love. The power of love protects us because of what we are, because there is nothing else. We cannot be threatened. Love is eternal. The presence of love watches over us. Love is there for us to access anytime we choose. We have experienced love within ourselves. We've also experienced blocks to the awareness of love's presence. This has no effect on the love that we are, but it does affect our everyday experience. Wherever we are, love is, and all is well. When we are tuned into love, with the thought of love in our minds, all is well. When we say namaste to each other, we are acknowledging the love in one another. We are reminding ourselves that we are the same. We are all the love that created each of us. So since God created the sun, which is all of us, we can also say that love created the sun, which is all of us. God, or love, is cause. The sun, all of us, the effect. A part of the Course in Miracles is a workbook, and in this workbook there are 365 lessons, one for each day. Some students of the course choose to start lesson number 1 on January 1st. For some of us, the lesson that falls on our birthday is a little extra special. The lesson that falls on my birthday is, love created me like itself. And I choose to believe that love created me like itself. So if love created me like itself, it also created everyone else like itself. We are all creations of love. Now, I admit that there are times when I forget this. But I can always call on this lesson to help me change my mind, to help me change my thinking, to help me see things differently. The thing to remember here is that since love created us like itself, we are all love. And it's only when we forget this that we are less than peaceful or that we experience conflict. But we can always return our minds to the fact that love created us and love is what we are. We can also connect to the love within us through meditation or other spiritual practices. Unity writer Eric Butterworth referred to meditation as an awareness that takes place in the heart. He said, meditation is essentially an experience in and of love. It is an awakening and unfolding of our true nature by love. Just as a flower unfolds in the rays of the sun, so the heart center opens up through daily meditation and the practice of the presence of divine love. Love in divine mind is the idea of universal unity. In expression, love is the power that joins in divine harmony the universe and everything in it. In his teaching, Charles Fillmore said, love is the attracting, harmonizing, unifying, equalizing, binding or cementing idea or quality in divine mind. In unity, love is one of the 12 powers, the gift of God to the Son. Love, unity, oneness are identical. Love is the idea behind service, and forgiveness is love in action. All unselfishness is love. Love is the means whereby we are brought into conscious contact with the divine, and we need only to recognize it, to accept it, to let it radiate through us, bless ourselves and everything, everywhere. There are not different kinds of love. Love is one singular, unified experience, meaning it's not really possible to love one person differently than another. And love does not change based on the situation or the person involved. God's love is all-encompassing and unconditional. Sometimes we may think that different kinds of love are possible, or that there's a kind of love for this or a kind of love for that, a way of loving one and a different way of loving another. Our divine love is a state of being that has no degrees, distinctions, or differences. Love is one. We often say, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. Divine love is limitless. And if we attempt to limit it, we are in effect telling ourselves that love is something that it is not. We are telling ourselves that we are something that we are not. Charles Fillmore said, "It is the law of spirit that we must be that which we would draw to us. If we would draw to us love, then we must be love, be loving and kind. If we would have peace and harmony in our lives, we must establish it within ourselves. Let the God within you express itself through you in the world." The essence of Christ's love is, I am love. If you think about the most loving people that you know, the chances are they're not trying to love. They are simply being true to what they are. And what they are is love. They don't make an effort to love. They allow love to shine through themselves. Love and kindness. Kindness for ourselves, kindness for one another. These are the simplest and most valuable human qualities. We know this through our human relationships, how love draws us closer. It can also awaken us to the awareness that we are one living family. And on the deepest level, love can reconnect us with our essential unity with all life. Love will remind us that we belong to each other. We just need to say yes. Mother Teresa was fond of saying, not all of us can do great things, but we can all do small things with great love. It is love that looks beyond appearances to behold the truth of being. It is love that enables us to live in harmony with everything. I'd like to tell a story that I've told here before, but I think it illustrates what I've been talking about pretty well. I once read about a man who told a story about his childhood. He was raised with his grandmother and siblings in a small village in Eastern Europe. Just outside the village, there was a house on top of a hill, and it was this large, ominous-looking building, and it was a home for the insane. And this place was a source of great fear for the children in the village. And sometimes the older kids would scare them about the things that went on in this place up on top of the hill. One day, the mayor comes through the village telling everyone to lock their doors and shutter their windows because an inmate had escaped from the building on the hill. And this scared all the kids in the village. After some time, there was a scratching sound on the shutters of this grandmother's house. And the kids ran and hid. They were fearful that a crazy person had come to harm them. Little by little, the scratching got louder, and the kids could hear the sound of someone crying outside. All at once, the grandmother got up and she opened the door. And the kids went into a panic saying, "Grandma, no, don't go out there." But the grandma opened the door, she went outside, and she found a young man weeping, trying to find shelter. She opened her arms and she beckoned the man to come to her. As he did, she held him in her arms and she comforted him as he continued to weep. Soon the authorities, they came to take the man away. And when the woman came back into the house, all of the children ran up to her saying, "Grandma, why did you do that? Weren't you scared?" She answered, "No, I wasn't scared. When your heart is filled with love, there is no room for fear." Some of you may have noticed that I didn't tell any jokes in this talk today. So if you'd like to hear a joke, I'd be happy to tell you. A group of monks were gathered in the courtyard of their monastery. They were all going to climb a mountain and meditate. And as they started off, one of the monks remained behind. And noticing this, one of the other monks said, "Brother, aren't you going to come with us to meditate?" And the monk said, "Namaste." Namaste. Thank you.
Make sure I'm in decent tune there. Goes to drop D to standard tuning for this one. So a couple years ago, I heard this song, and it's called "Make Love" by Jason Mraz. And I don't know if anybody here is familiar with the artist Jason Mraz. He sings that very famous song, you know, I won't hesitate. How's it go again? I won't hesitate. But he sings this very famous song, and then 7 years later, he released this album that is somewhere between Bob Marley and the Beatles. And it's a straight reggae album from first track to the end track. And when Megan and I heard this first song called "Make Love" on the record, we just turned it up as loud as we could, and we danced to it. And on Christmas this year, I woke up and turned it up as loud as I could, and that was what we danced to. You know, as a family. And I'm really excited to share this song with you because I think it's just one of the most, you know, universally applicable songs about love that goes out there. The easy choice would be like, you know, the Beatles, "All You Need Is Love," for today, but this song is really, really special. And yeah, I'm just excited to play it with you all. And I'm really blessed to be able to share music with you all. It means so much to me to have a venue to perform. So thank you all, and many thanks to Unity. And thank you for the message of God is love, truly. So this song is called "Make Love."
Put down the weapons that you use against yourself. You don't need them anymore. Lay down the weapons that you use against the world. We don't need another war. Put down the weapons that you use against yourself. We don't need them anymore. Lay down the weapons that you use against the world. We don't need another war. worst crime is an inside job. Dark thoughts taking over like an inside mob. Tune into the scene between the eyes and take a breath. I sit still and watch the thoughts flow past me. Never mind the future, never mind what the past be. I like to jump and let the universe catch me. Free fall and let the beauty flow past me. I keep my pockets light, destination in sight. Keep my heart elevated to compassionate heights. I'm fucking pacified, laying down arms in the night. Choosing love when I pick up this mic. So you can make love, not war. Make love, not war. Make love, not war. Make love, make love. World peace begins within, in each beat of the heart underneath our skin. Breathe and release the binds you're holding and free your mind. Step back from the drama and observe it. Draw the energy in and conserve it. Every pain is a lesson for the learning. Mother Nature didn't make us to be murdering. Make love, not war. Make love, not war. Make love, not war. It's a choice we make. Make love, make love. Find a project to dive in, a book you can write in, a dream you can fly in, a river to cry in, magical trip to a fantasy island. It's our horizon to widen, our ceiling to heighten, our mind to enlighten, soul to divine, in a time to invite, in a moment of silence. We gon' dance it out, loud and proud, 'cause I'ma show you how. When I pray, I move my feet, and I say thank you for that sound. When I hear that beat, brings you closer to who we are. And all I'm supposed to be right now is a giving man, and serve you water from the living well, to help another get out of the hell. You gotta give a little piece of yourself. Now make love, make love, make love, make love. We can help each other. We can help each other. Make love, make love, make love, make love. We can help each other. Help each other. Make love, 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 make love. Make love, 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 make love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Davey. He was reminding me of a bumper sticker I had on my car when I was a teenager. Yeah, some of you know what I'm talking about. Okay, it is time for us to prepare our offerings. We invite you to share your gifts this morning with gratitude and love, knowing that we appreciate you and your generosity. Would you kindly join us as we bless our gifts? Everyone. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I am open to receive. Thank you, Father, Mother God.
I got one more song. Thank you all. Please contribute. This is my original song. I wrote this in January of 2017 as a point for me to find my peace with the change that was going on in the world then. So it harkens back to that today.
If you want to be engrossed in divine energy, open your heart and believe. I am here to be peace. Yeah, yeah. But we got caught up in this world of green. It wasn't of our choosing, just caught up in the collusion, chasing these material illusions. Time, it stands still. If you command it to, connect your crown as a line to the divine. Monuments will embrace your cosmic frame if we can forgive these wasted lives. Forgive your wasted days. You are here to be fully alive. But are we lost in a society gone mad? Hopeless Facebook users consuming this world of pain. I know we can change. Clear your old ways with eternal grace. Scale down the waste and replace with the flow that respects life universal. Find yourself by letting go. You are never owned. It is your choice to know. Your most joyous flow. Don't you lose it in a society gone mad, filled with divided Facebook users, lost in a world of pain. I know we can change. Replace these old ways with eternal grace. Scale down the waste and replace with the flow that respects love universal. Find yourself In your DNA, your coils vibrate to connect you universal. Put your feet in the dirt and ground with the earth. In your DNA, your coils vibrate to connect you universal. Connect your crown as a line to the divine. You are golden. You are bold and brave. You are everything you ever wanted to be. You are shining. You are smiling, free to be your own divine energy. Find yourself by letting go. Find yourself by letting go. If you want to be engrossed in divine energy, calm your heart and believe. I am here to be peace. Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling that peace. Thank you. Please join me in affirming our abundance. Everyone, Unity of Roanoke Valley is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us. And we accomplish mighty works together. So a few announcements. We will have a Valentine karaoke spaghetti dinner on 2/14, Valentine's Day from 6 to 9. Join us for this special evening. Reverend Luz will be giving a series of classes in Lesson in Truth beginning February 22nd. So please sign up in Fellowship Hall if you are interested in participating. The books for this class can be purchased in our bookstore. If you would like to find out more about the events that and activities that are available here at Unity of Roanoke Valley, please visit the information table, and there's plenty of information there. Our Board of Directors representative this week is David Overstreet. Oh, I was told differently. It's the wrong David. It's the right David, David Sink. Okay, now I'd like to call up Marty Belfour.
And there's our sweet Rodney. Most of you know that Rodney passed away recently, and his celebration of life is scheduled for Saturday, February 15th. There will be a service here in the sanctuary at 1 o'clock, beginning at 1 o'clock, followed by the celebration that Rodney really wanted in the fellowship hall. Everyone is invited. Everyone is invited to bring your favorite dish for potluck. and a time of sharing and laughter. Rodney planned every single bit of his celebration day, and I'm so pleased to be able to invite you all. He was a long-time member of Unity of Roanoke Valley and also a dear friend to many of us. So if you have any questions about any of this, please just let me know or talk with Tony Kyer in the fellowship hall. Thank you so much.
So, yes, our kiddos are ready. Come on down. If you have some kids to pick up, please come up here.
Good morning, and please be seated. Today in our Use the Force Young Jedi training, the kids learned about mindfulness techniques, and we made mindfulness glitter jars. So hey guys, if you have them, hold them up. Show everybody your pretty sparkle mindfulness glitter jars. What we do with those is we let them settle as our mind settles, and it's an exercise in calming down. We've got a couple of kids to read a few things for you. Let's start here with Ace. What do you got?
When I find myself getting upset, I can use the stop technique. Take some breaths, observe, and proceed.
Okay, and Eli?
Mindfulness takes practice. I am learning and growing as I trust in the Force.
Come on up here, Sam. You ready?
A Jedi observes without judgment.
And Katie.
When I focus on my breath, I focus on the force within me.
We've got a lot of great young Jedis in training up here, so please be sure to come on March 30th when we do our multi-gen service and you get to see what they've all been learning. One more quick announcement. We do have a very fun and easy fundraiser happening in the fellowship hall. It is Love Notes. If you want to just write a card to someone, address the envelope, put it in the basket. We're asking for a $5 donation, and I will mail them all out tomorrow in time for Valentine's Day. Thank you for supporting our YFM.
Keep it tuned to WGOD, and remember, don't touch that dial.
voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 In the name of love. We come together. 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 In the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. Oh, we come together. 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 In the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love. From every walk of life, every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite. In honor of the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say namaste